three.
Mason.
Is this a hoax? Are you really in space still?
What you doing, Mason? 33. Where you going, Mason? What you gonna do? What you gonna see? What you doing, Mason? 33. What you doing, Mason? Let it G. What you doing, Mason? What you doing? Where you going, Mason? What you doing? What you doing, Mason? What you doing? Where you going, Mason? What kind of stuff are you making? What you doing, Mason? 33. What you doing, Mason? 33. What you doing, Mason? 33. What you doing? 33. What you doing? Are you with Allah or the Kabbalah? Just hanging around with spheres. Between them is a nice little red piece of pine cone. Why you like a third so much, huh, Mason? Figured out. What you doing? What you brewing? Where you taking us? What you losing? Lose my mind. Who made me? Where you going? Who made this? What is it? I see. Mason. What's up with the symbolism, Mason? Special school. What you doing, Mason? 33. What you doing, Mason? 33. What you doing, Mason? 33. Go and take us again and again. What you doing, Mason?
Synapse repositioner. We call it the neuralizer.
Even on foreign ground, let them know I'm around. I don't follow everybody when it's time to rap. At one time, everybody thought the world was flat.
That word takes on new meaning. It don't mean what you're thinking. It means full spectrum dominance for real. And you won't be born unless you have a function to fulfill. A scientific dictator's just more efficient, cause we ain't gotta waste effort to entertain your pathetic bitches. We just stick a chip in you. We don't particularly care. Immerse yourself, soon you'll be able to Google Earth yourself. Real time with no computer, we will make humans super. It's the ultimate Trojan horse. Once you marry the beast, there ain't no divorce. We got the populace brainwashed, all in a state of shock.
You will always have a special place in my heart.
An identification implant. Come with us, rebel.
The populace brainwashed, all in a state of shock. We got the military industrial complex, food squad all on your block. And if you happen to become aware that we don't particularly care, cause we got the neutron bombs that instantly suck the oxygen right out of your air, man.
Many of us were told in private conversations that if we voted against this bill on Monday, there would be martial law in America.
Rose Black. flat, or it was flat. Just think the world was flat, or it was flat. Just think the world was flat, or it was flat. Just think the world was flat, or it was flat. Just think the world was flat, or it was flat. Just think the world was flat, or it was flat. Just think the world was flat.
That stuff is...
All that I'm saying is, how do you know that it's not flat? Oh, come on. This again? Look, we have pictures from space and stuff. But how do you know that those are real? Because they look like...
Hi.
Hi there.
It's stuff.
Most of these modules you'll see, they have 4 sides.
Flames and materials research aboard the International Space Station. Hi, I'm NASA astronaut Tracy Dice.
A plane with malfunctioning landing gear was saved from disaster by a pickup truck.
I mean, I was right out here. I was afraid for the people on the plane.
Like the front wheels weren't coming down, and so it needed help landing.
Inside the terminal, passengers awaiting their flights watched it all unfold.
We heard this huge commotion, and everyone rushed toward the window.
Yeah.
We see an airplane coming in, and it's gonna crash or so, I think.
This truck just comes out of nowhere, and it just came right under it, and the plane just landed right on top of the truck.
Meanwhile, inside the aircraft, passengers had been expecting the worst.
The captain did explain we were going to be just circling. We could hear the grinding. That was really frightening.
The truck, a Nissan Frontier, was driven by an airport mechanic. He says he doesn't consider himself a hero.
I heard it coming over the radio. The plane was coming in, so I just had to gas it, get it up to full speed. You know, got the Pro 4X off-roading package, so this thing can handle some pretty rugged stuff.
More, including reaction from pilots and air traffic control. That's coming up tonight at 11.
We are on the record for the videotape deposition of Alex Jones, taken on Thursday, 14th, 2019. The time is approximately 12:02.
Events that started getting popular in the time period after the shooting. I assume you saw some of that? Yes.
I do.
No, Eddie points.
No.
Eddie. Big UFC. Eddie. Big UFC. Eddie. Big UFC. Of the flatter.
To actually precipitate rain clouds and actually bring down lightning bolts.
Do you wish that the first Apollo mission hadn't reached the moon?
There is one object that reminds people of a cooling tower from a nuclear power plant. Any species that could travel through the stars enough to put a base on the moon wouldn't have to blink.
Do you wish that the first Apollo mission hadn't reached the moon?
Whilst in space, have you ever looked away from Earth into the black?
Yeah,
all the time.
You can see the stars.
Oh yeah.
And pretty much all the time you can see the stars.
It's not a black hole. It's black, but there's all kinds of
there's all the stars there. The cool thing is about you can see it during the day.
You can, and there's more than stars. You can see planets.
Right. You see the gas, the gelling clouds.
Yeah, you see
Because Dr. McCoy is right.
Quest for knowledge and progress is determined and cannot be deterred. Decade and do the other thing. Decade and do the other thing. Not because they are easy, but because they are hard.
Rich guys seem to like rockets. So all of those rich guys that are dying for our real estate to launch their rockets. It is a great honor for me.
Was about 12 thousandths of an inch thick. That's equivalent to about 3 layers of Reynolds wrap that you would use in the kitchen.
I must point out that the possibility, the potential for knowledge and advancement is equally great.
It is happening right now. The scientists and engineers, as we say, have gone through these very joyful, jubilant moments time and time again. Vindication for his cheaper, faster, better policy of sending things that don't cost a lot of money out into space, but he...
And it's interesting, just a terrific job.
Hey, friends! What if The Running Man were a comedy?
In South Africa, part of the world's largest radio telescope is under construction, which will help answer some of the biggest questions of humanity about galaxies, about gravity, about galaxies, about gravity.
Hi, I'm Chris Hadfield. I'm a test pilot, astronaut, space station commander, but I'm also an author.
The moon flat blue.
Living in the days of the digital. Living in the days of the digital.
Born in the days of the digital, virtual cops are tracking all my thoughts through a fiber optic lens. From agencies of alphabet, tracking all my trends. They tricked me on the undertip, but now it's gotta stop. These masons cannot mess with me, I'm breaking out the box and headed for the center tree. They hold me like a fugitive, them cops will never capture me. God is on my side, giving me a master key. I'm true from head to toe. I'm moving, there's a silence, the smoothest lyrical. I'm skeptical of science, so I'll be going full force, growing up the cannabis. Only smoke the best, so see if you can handle this. Gonna make it broke up, packed up and puffed down. I'm a slayer, mayor of the truth town, rising to the top. And when I do, I say a prayer, cause God is like a rock. And he is always standing there, you know he's got your back. Giving you a miracle, devil's getting jacked with his cap peeled back in the days of the digital.
Living in the days of the digital.
Growing on sky, now I got more greens than I can count. Pulling the weight, cause every day I puff an ounce. Blocking the blitz and tossing up a truth bomb. Ducking cops, they get dropped if they step wrong. I'm the fly guy, everybody points at me. Watch me soar as I'm slicing down across the valley, making my words flow, sparking up the green smoke. Rhyming ain't easy, but I'm still leaving your brain woke. Dancing devils as the devils commit deadly sins. It's truth or bust, we're out of luck if we don't shed these skins. Trick, I'm a truth, I got no lies to be bothered with. Dodging death daily in these times of apocalypse. Cause a trick will be a trick no matter what they say. That's why I only trust my gut and then I'm on my way. Minding my business and I'm prepping up for the war. Masonic liars won't be breathing when they hit the floor. I duck the tricks and keep my mind on the truth, cause yo, that's how I'm living in the days of the digital.
Living in the days of the digital.
To the end, I rhyme again. Ain't nothing funny about this game, I'm rolling in. You got a problem with it, Masons, handle yours. I ain't no joke, I'll have you choked out on the floor. Your lies are wacky, so we're rising from the muck. The sheep will hear me and they're extra thunderstruck. It's Mr. Zane, man, nice on the mic stand. Never left past the test with my brain scan. I took a puff, had enough, now hold up. Through this endo, now it's getting rolled up. You think not get dropped, we can handle this. Cause Zane always brings hash on the cannabis. Days are dangerous, shoot 'em cause you can't miss. Never tricked by the rich cause they're scandalous. So come and get a good look at the truth tunes. Live my life bumping beats in the red room. Some say I'm radical, listen to my lyrics though. Rhyming in a riddle in the days of the digital.
Living in the days of the digital. Living in the days of the digital. Living in the days of the
They want me be nice, I say brother, they never do we start the first and fight. Then they say we are wrong and that we could not be right. When they get down with the people, riot them inside, say they make so much news. They're so impolite and they're pretend that that's not and then they do it twice. Resistance, say you're so much, resistance. Say you better this wise, say resistance. Say you better advertise, say resistance. Say you bring back this time, resistance. Say you're so much,
How mean.
Cause I can't keep track of the words you say. Slow down, slow down. Cause I can't keep track of the words you say. Slow down, slow down. Cause I can't keep track of the words you say. Slow down, slow down. Cause I can't keep track of the words you say. Slow down, slow down. Cause I can't keep track of the words you say. Slow down, slow down. Cause I can't keep track of the words you say. Slow down, slow down. Cause I can't keep track of the words you say. Slow down, slow down. Cause I can't keep track of the words you say. Slow down, slow down. Cause I can't keep track of the words you say. Slow down, slow down. Cause I can't keep track of the words you say. Slow down, slow down.
The more you look like a samurai, the better your chances of survival.
Million of them. Millions, or billions, millions.
Do you hear me?
Miles, we have you loud and clear. How do you hear us?
5 by 5, Commander Mark Kelly. Good to see you guys. You look hale and hearty. Congratulations on installing the alpha magnetic spectrometer. How do you hear me?
Miles, we have you loud and clear. How do you hear us?
5 by 5, Commander Mark Kelly. Good to see you guys. You look hale and hearty. Congratulations on installing the alpha magnetic spectrometer. That's great news. I wanted to, before we get to the questions from folks, there wasn't a lot of time for folks on Google Moderator to weigh in on the tile damage. I'm curious what your thoughts are on what you've seen. How concerned are you about these ding tiles on the belly of the shuttle?
Yeah, so we took a look this morning at some of the photos and the message traffic that came up. There's 3 areas that, are a little bit of concern. That's certainly not as graceful as it could have been. That's why we usually hesitate to do those, but it's certainly fun to do.
I gotta say, at least you're having some fun up there. You're not going to the Olympics with that. Keep the day jobs, guys, or night jobs on this mission.
Yeah, Miles, and I'll send you one of these bracelets.
I would like one. Thank you to all of you very much. Appreciate you.
Yeah, Miles, and I'll send you one of these bracelets.
I would like one. Thank you to all of. I would like one. Thank you to all of. I would like one. Thank you to all of. I would like one.
Come on, see trouble with me. Can't do nothing so
Do you have a headache now?
He's shown the sheep, he's shown the sheep. He even mucks about with those who cannot bleat. Keep it in mind, he's one of a kind. Oh, life's a treat with Shaun the sheep. He's shown the sheep, he's shown the sheep, he's shown the sheep, he's shown the sheep. He doesn't miss a trick or ever lose a beat. Perhaps someday you find a way to come and make me show the shape. Oh, come and make me show the shape. He's shown the shape, he's shown the shape. He even mucks about with those who cannot fleet. Keep it in mind, he's one of a kind. Oh, life's a treat with shown the shape. He's shown the shape, he's shown the shape, he's shown the shape, he's shown the shape. He doesn't miss a trick or ever lose a beat. Perhaps someday you find a way to come and make me show the shape. Oh, come and make me show the shape.
You don't see the curvature of the earth. You just don't. That stuff is flat.
In that case, maybe I'll just take the time to tell you guys about.
As far as the eye can see, the earth is flat.
I tell you what I think of it. I live to see you eat that contract. But I hope you leave enough room for my fist because I'm gonna ram it into your stomach. Ah!
Great points.
No.
No, Eddie.
Big UFC
Eddie,
this
you
weekend,
are
brother.
the ambassador of the Flat Earth Society.
We are on the record for the videotape deposition of Alex Jones.
Create the planet, and you will be there with GPS.
No. I'm not going to be there. Fuck no. We're going to get someone to represent me there. Okay?
All right, let's announce
No,
it.
we'll get
We're launching.
I'm not doing it.
No. We're launching the Discovery of Flat Earth Project.
So long ago, 6 years ago, But I mean, there's anomalies all over the place, is what I'm saying. You've seen.
There have been a lot of people asking a lot of questions. It isn't illegal yet in this country.
Correct.
To make points, because Eddie, you've taught me a lot, and you're a really smart guy, an entrepreneur, and a badass. So I think it's healthy to be where you're at, questioning everything versus buying everything. All I'm telling you is the stuff we have now 100 years ago would be considered magic. And we humans can go way beyond
Yes, I
that.
agree with that. Fucking iPhones, are you
Dude,
kidding
I
me?
know people that I was there when
iPhones
they
are
were
the
dying at
best.
the hospital. And
That
I'm
has
like,
nothing to
they
do
were
with
like top
space
NASA
stuff.
scientists on the main line in the videos running NASA. And I'm like, were we there? Yes, I ran the RCA cameras.
Definition of staged. I don't care what staged means. I'm asking, did you
I don't have it in front of me, but I mean, I did say that I saw a lot of anomalies that how do we know more weren't arriving later and that there's other porta potties being delivered? I'm not saying that's what happened. You just show me one still off something and tell me tell me to answer questions.
They dolled him up, but we wouldn't have done that. I freaking know what happened.
That makes
noon, is like 10 chest x-rays, right?
Yeah,
You know what airline
flying's
pilots all
terrible
fly.
for you.
Notice all the.
I thought it was only one.
Notice how it's more. Notice how the international flights are all now at night.
Why is that?
Because there's freaking no radio, dude.
Because you go to sleep, it's a red eye.
No.
Solar radio.
Presidents are puppets, while the true rulers rule from behind the scenes. The real rulers are those who control our monetary system and the mainstream media. a tiny handful of people, made up mostly of Freemasons, run and control the vast majority of the world's banks and media. As damning and easily provable as is this fact of Freemason control, there is one other incredible fact, which has also been held from humanity for 500 years now. This fact is even more damning and more easily provable, and is also a direct result of the Freemason control over the minds of the masses worldwide. It is the most ridiculed, censored, and hidden fact in history. If this fact was made known to the world at large, just this one fact has the power to completely transform the world and everyone in it for the better, holistically, in a myriad of ways. Our rulers are well aware of this, and that is exactly why this truth has been held from us so expertly for so long. It is about the truth of who we are, where we come from, the actual position and significance of humans, Earth, the sun, moon, and stars. The fact is, the Earth is flat and motionless.
And that is the revelation that will finally break the Matrix.
You have been taught from the earliest ages that you live on a spinning presidents are puppets, while the true rulers rule from behind the scenes. The real rulers are those who control our minds.
Is there any unexplored land left on this Earth?
Yes, there is. But strangely enough, there's left in the world today an area as big as the United States that's never been seen by a human being. And that's beyond the pole, on the other side of the South Pole, from Middle America. And I think it's quite astonishing that there should be an area as big as that unexplored.
That's a tremendous
So
challenge.
there's a lot of adventure left down at the bottom of the world.
Why this interest in the bottom of the world? Nobody living down there, is there?
It happens to be an untouched reservoir of natural resources.
Small world, isn't it?
Round two.
But this is a major news story. The public has a right to know.
Not in this case. Alex, let me tell you something. If Dr. Schulde believes that the world is flat, which he does, by the way,
and a friend of mine,
then the world is flat. Do you understand what I'm saying?
you know.
Mr. Ship, just what kind of things do you want us to print?
Well, that story about...
On the dashboard, there's a tiny roadster with a tiny spaceman. Is it space hardened or whatever in space? Which I kind of like the absurdity of that.
I hold that to be self-evident, Brother Franklin. All men are created equal.
Indeed, Brother Washington. All Freemasons meet as equals, and we have an opportunity to create a nation.
Oh dear.
The plans for our new capital city already have a very Masonic feel to them.
Royal prerogative. There we have the double-headed eagle representing his Scottish Germanic heritage.
Let me tell you something about a friend of ours named Jimmy. I made the wise guy and the capo with the gambini.
Sportsmen, actors, writers, soldiers, filmmakers, businessmen, inventors, astronauts.
What on earth is an astronaut?
We'd have way better CGI if it was fake.
Man on the moon. Amazing. But don't forget the musicians.
even more proud of our ancient institution.
When a president sacrifices the national interest, when a president refuses to defend the Constitution, and does so for the purpose of advancing a personal or political agenda, the founders provided the remedy.
I said, I'm telling you, you're not getting $1 billion. I said, you're not getting $1 billion. I'm going to be leaving here, and I think it was, 6 hours? I looked, I said, I'm leaving in 6 hours. If the prosecutor's not fired, you're not getting the money.
If you've ever had this feeling,
The antidote to a government controlled by a powerful few, a government that divides, is a government by organized, energized, inclusive many. That's what this moment's about. That has to be the answer. You cannot sit back and wait for a savior. You can't opt out because you don't feel sufficiently inspired by this or that particular candidate. This is not a rock concert. This is not Coachella. No need a messiah. All we need are decent, honest, hard-working people who are accountable and who have America's best interest at heart. No need a messiah. All we need are decent, honest, hard-working people who are accountable and who have America's best interest at heart.
So I dig water towers.
Don't get me started on water towers.
Oh, my name is Ayla. I'm in grade 9, and my question for you is, do astronauts ever get sick or ill aboard the ISS?
Gotta relax.
This is Earth Radio.
We're all unpaid actors in some giant script that we didn't write.
On the plane, on the plane.
Each recipe begins with a violet hose spray of filtered water, compounded by a shower of unfiltered water to help cut costs for the factory. Liquid black is added to the water. No one is entirely sure what liquid black is or where it comes from, but it consistently makes the tastiest sodas known to man. More water is added to the liquid black as needed. Water and liquid black are the only two ingredients in soda. The amount of water used to dilute the liquid black will end up determining the soda's color, flavor, and fizzy. No one is entirely sure what liquid black is or where it comes from, but it consistently makes the tastiest sodas known to man. No one is entirely sure what liquid black is or where it comes from, but it consistently makes the tastiest sodas known to man. No one is entirely sure what liquid black is or where it comes from, but it consistently makes the tastiest sodas known to man.
The tastiest sodas known to man.
What's with everybody saying the world's flat? Charles, Kyrie said that, Shaq said that. Where's this all?
Hey, Shaq says he can see the moon.
Shaq, what are you talking about?
The earth is flat.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No,
listen,
it's not.
There's 3 ways to manipulate the mind. What you read, what you see, and what you hear.
But he can't see California. So is the moon closer? Do you agree?
BD, I think that question was from you from our own 3D.
That's a good
question.
question.
It was Shaq could see the moon.
But I can't see California from my backyard.
Just look at it. Is it a legal profession? Of course it's legal. It's only in my profession. I'm trying to read it. Okay.
So is it closer? California's closer.
Okay. How come I can't see it then?
Huh? That's okay.
How come I can't see it then?
Because it's flat.
Wait,
The Earth is flat? No, because the circumference of the Earth is flat.
But is
you
it
cannot see.
flat?
Oh, you can't
Professor
see.
BD.
You're not high enough to see over the horizon.
But is the Earth flat or round? Are you like?
It's a combination of both. So from space it's round, right? And then when you're on Earth, it's flat.
That's what I say, because when I drive my bus from Florida to California, I go like that. I don't go like that. I'm just saying. When I fly from here to China, I fly like this. I don't fly like that. So I'm just saying, when I look up, the moon be looking at me and I'll be looking at the moon.
How long do you
But I
think
can't
it
see
take the drive to get to the moon? Take about 24 hours from California. How far you think it drive to the moon?
I don't know.
I mean, you can see it.
I'm not.
What it look like?
The Earth is flat. The Earth is flat. Your reaction?
I think you can be smart, Scotty, right? And say you want to be a critical thinker and intellectually curious without attacking hardcore science.
Science, you're right.
It looked pretty to me. I got one of them big old telescopes.
To human beings, but hey, Steph Curry says that he doesn't believe in the moon. It's the thing all over. It's on CNN, and they say we're just jocks. We're just athletes, but it's on your channel. So, you know what I mean? I hate that it has to be a subject of something like that, where, you know, we've been taught in science, taught within our classroom certain things, and then you get older and you start coming into things that you have questions about. And it's natural to do that as an adult, as a kid, or anything like that. And, you know, sometimes I feel like, you know, even myself, you can speak ahead of yourself whether or not you believe it or not. And I support that aspect of it for people. So, you know, whether or not he believes it or not, NASA
landing. Finally, the truth comes out. Landing on the moon? You must be a loon. NBA star Steph Curry recently said on a podcast he's not convinced the moon landing really happened.
We ever been to the moon? Nope. Nope. They gonna come get us. I don't think so either. Elon Musk is the closest thing we got, man. They ain't been on the moon.
You don't think so?
Mm-mm. Stanley, you gotta do research on Stanley Kubrick.
You know what? Steph may be onto something.
Tonight, NASA scientists call those comments out there.